Good morning, scholars. Happy Tuesday. Today is a reading day, and we are going to take this day to just review some of the work that you have been doing in your skills book. Let's get started. Our objective for today, we have two. So our first objective is I will be able to identify words with the oo sound. Second is I will be able to write a short story using oo words. On page 2 in your skills book, there is a word box at the top that has some oo words that you had to match with the picture. So here is your page. This is page 2 in your skills book. This is the box I was talking about, and then you had to match the words to the picture. These words I wanted to take straight out of the skills book because you should already be familiar with them. You probably already completed this page. So we're going to take these words to write our short story. So let's go over our words, our vocabulary. Our first word is moon, roots, boots, spoon, tools, and broom. And you have all of the pictures here that correspond to the words. So here is an example of a short story that I wrote. I used all of the words that we just saw on page 2 of this skills book. So let me read you the story, my short story. Once there was a dog named Boots who lived on the moon. Boots loved to eat peanut butter with a spoon and play with his best friend named Roots. His favorite hobby was cleaning his house. His favorite cleaning tools are a broom and mop. Boots made sure that he always kept his house tidy. So when I was writing my short story, I made sure that I started with one word first. So I started with boots. And I thought, how can I use this word to start my story? So I thought, okay, this will be someone's name in my story. And that's when I created my character Boots, which is a dog. Once I created my character, he needed somewhere to live. So because we had moon in our vocabulary, I thought that's the perfect place that he needs to live, is on the moon. So that is how I use that word. As I was writing my story, I went down my list and thought of ways that I could use my words, my vocabulary, and use them in my sentences, but to make sure that they made sense. So as you're writing your story, you need to make sure that all of your sentences fit, that they are not just random sentences. And another thing you need to make sure is that you're using capital letters at the beginning of your sentences, that you are using finger spaces between your words, and that you are using punctuation at the end. So all of my sentences have a period at the end. All of my sentences have capital letters, and make sure that when you have a proper noun, that you capitalize it as well. So Boots, the name Boots is a proper noun. It is the name of a dog, so we have to capitalize it. Boots' best friend Roots is also a character, so he has a name, so that also has to be capitalized. So if you see on my story here, I underlined all of my words, all my vocabulary words in my short story so that I could see where I used all of my words and to make sure that I did use all 6 of my words. So this is just an example that I wanted to share. Okay, so moving on, what other words have the oo sound? Can you find items around your house that have that sound? So I want you to go on a little scavenger hunt around your house and see if you can find some items, at least one, that has oo in the word. So for example, broom was one of our vocabulary words. Everyone probably has a broom in their house. And this is the example, so please don't use this one. That word has the oo sound, and that is an item that is probably around everyone's houses. So I want to challenge you to go on a little scavenger hunt around your house and see if you can find an item with the oo sound in its name. Okay, here is what I want you to do. Please make sure to answer the questions from our video from our morning meeting. Then check Class Story on Class Dojo for your assignment. You will turn in your work there. So on Class Dojo, you go to Class Story, and your assignment will be on there. And then Smarty Ants for 20 minutes. Please complete that and then read for 20 minutes. So this is all that you're doing today. Please make sure you do all of it. If you have any questions or need help, you can always ask for help, and I will be glad to help you. If you can't find something on Class Dojo or you just need a little extra support, I am here. I hope you have an awesome day, and I cannot wait to see all of your short stories and read them. And I'm very excited to see all of that. All right. Thank you, guys. Bye, scholars.